Welcome. Today we're diving into the world of international finance to explore the International Monetary Fund, or IMF. This organization plays a crucial role in the global economy, but what exactly does it do? In this video, we'll break down the IMF's main functions, how it operates, and why its work matters to countries around the world. Whether you're a student, professional, or just curious, you'll gain a clear understanding of the IMF's impact on global financial stability. Let's get started by looking at what the IMF actually is. International Monetary Fund, or IMF, is an international organization established in 1944. Its main goal is to promote global economic stability and growth. The IMF brings together 190 member countries, working collectively to ensure the stability of the international monetary system. This system is essential for facilitating international trade, investment, and economic development. The IMF's headquarters are located in Washington, D.C., but its influence reaches every corner of the globe. Now, let's explore why the IMF was created in the first place. The IMF was born out of the economic turmoil following the Great Depression and World War II. Leaders from around the world recognized the need for a cooperative financial institution to prevent future crises and support economic recovery. At the Bretton Woods Conference in 1944, the IMF was established alongside the World Bank. Its mission was to oversee the international monetary system, provide financial assistance, and encourage economic cooperation among nations. With this foundation, the IMF set out to build a more stable and prosperous world. At its core, the IMF's mission is to ensure the stability of the international monetary system. This includes overseeing exchange rates, facilitating balanced growth, and providing a safety net for countries facing financial difficulties. The IMF's work helps prevent economic crises from spreading across borders, protecting both developed and developing nations. By promoting sound economic policies and offering support when needed, the IMF contributes to a more resilient global economy. One of the IMF's key roles is surveillance. This means monitoring the economic and financial policies of its member countries. The IMF analyzes trends, identifies risks, and provides policy advice to help countries avoid problems before they arise. Through regular consultations and reports, the IMF encourages transparency and cooperation. This surveillance function is vital for early detection of potential crises and for maintaining global economic health. Countries face balance of payments problems. The IMF steps in with financial assistance. This support helps countries stabilize their economies, restore confidence, and implement necessary reforms. The IMF provides loans, often with conditions aimed at addressing the root causes of the crisis. These programs are designed to help countries get back on track and avoid deeper economic troubles. Financial assistance is one of the most visible aspects of the IMF's work. Beyond financial support, the IMF offers technical assistance and training to its member countries. This includes helping governments strengthen their institutions, improve public financial management, and develop effective policies. Technical assistance is especially important for developing countries, enabling them to build capacity and achieve sustainable growth. The IMF's expertise helps countries tackle complex economic challenges and implement best practices. The IMF is known for its policy advice, which is based on thorough economic analysis and global experience. It works closely with governments to design policies that promote stability, growth, and poverty reduction. This advice covers a wide range of issues, from fiscal policy to monetary policy and structural reforms. By sharing knowledge and expertise, the IMF helps countries make informed decisions that benefit their economies and citizens. The IMF serves as a platform for international economic cooperation. By bringing together representatives from nearly every country, it fosters dialogue and collaboration on key global issues. The IMF's meetings and forums provide opportunities for countries to share experiences, coordinate policies, and address common challenges. This spirit of cooperation is essential for tackling global problems like financial crises, inequality, and climate change. The IMF is governed by its member countries, each of which has a say in decision-making. The highest authority is the Board of Governors, typically made up of finance ministers or central bank governors. Day-to-day operations are overseen by the Executive Board and the Managing Director. Voting power is based on a country's financial contribution or quota, reflecting its relative size in the global economy. This structure aims to balance representation and effectiveness. IMF's resources come primarily from its member countries, who contribute funds known as quotas. These quotas are pooled together and used to provide loans and support countries in need. The size of each country's quota is determined by its economic size and strength. In times of crisis, the IMF can also borrow additional resources to ensure it has enough funds to respond effectively. This financial structure underpins the IMF's ability to fulfill its mission. The quota system is central to the IMF's operations. Each member's quota determines its financial commitment, voting power, and access to IMF resources. Larger economies have bigger quotas, reflecting their greater role in the global economy. Quotas are reviewed periodically to ensure they remain fair and effective. This system helps maintain the IMF's legitimacy and ensures that all members have a stake in its success. The IMF offers a variety of lending programs tailored to the needs of its member countries. These include standby arrangements, extended fund facility, and rapid financing instrument, among others. Each program is designed to address specific challenges, from short-term liquidity problems to long-term structural issues. The IMF works closely with countries to develop programs that support recovery and sustainable growth. IMF loans often come with conditions, known as conditionality. These are policy measures that borrowing countries agree to implement in exchange for financial support. Conditionality aims to address the underlying problems that led to the crisis and ensure that the country can repay the loan. While sometimes controversial, these conditions are intended to promote sound economic management and long-term stability. The IMF produces regular surveillance reports, such as the World Economic Outlook and Global Financial Stability Report. These publications provide valuable insights into global trends, risks, and policy recommendations. They are widely used by governments, investors, and researchers to inform decision-making. By sharing its analysis, the IMF contributes to greater transparency and understanding of the world economy. Capacity development is a major part of the IMF's work. Through training and technical assistance, the IMF helps countries strengthen their institutions and improve policy implementation. This support is especially valuable for low-income and developing countries, enabling them to build the skills and systems needed for sustainable growth. Capacity development ensures that countries can manage their economies effectively and respond to future challenges. IMF plays a critical role in responding to global financial crises. When countries face sudden shocks, such as the 2008 financial crisis or the COVID-19 pandemic, the IMF mobilizes resources quickly to provide emergency support. This rapid response helps stabilize economies, restore confidence, and prevent crises from spreading. The IMF's crisis response capabilities are essential for maintaining global economic stability. The IMF works closely with developing countries to support their economic growth and reduce poverty. Through tailored programs, technical assistance, and policy advice, the IMF helps these countries address unique challenges. By promoting sound economic management and providing resources, the IMF contributes to sustainable development and improved living standards around the world. While much of the IMF's work focuses on developing countries, it also plays a vital role in advanced economies. The IMF monitors economic policies, provides advice, and offers support when needed. Advanced economies benefit from the IMF's global perspective and expertise, helping them navigate complex challenges and maintain stability. Special drawing rights, or SDRs, are an international reserve asset created by the IMF. SDRs supplement countries' official reserves and can be exchanged for freely usable currencies. The allocation of SDRs helps provide liquidity and support global financial stability, especially during crises. SDRs are an important tool in the IMF's toolkit for supporting member countries. The IMF works closely with the World Bank, another major international financial institution. While the IMF focuses on macroeconomic stability and short-term financial support, the World Bank concentrates on long-term development and poverty reduction. Together, they coordinate efforts to address global challenges and support sustainable growth in member countries. IMF has faced criticism over the years, particularly regarding its lending conditions and influence on national policies. Some argue that IMF programs can lead to austerity measures, social unrest, or loss of sovereignty. The IMF has responded by adapting its approach, emphasizing social protection and inclusive growth. Understanding these criticisms is important for a balanced view of the IMF's role. In response to criticism and changing global needs, the IMF has implemented reforms to improve its effectiveness and legitimacy. These include changes to its governance structure, lending practices, and focus on social issues. By evolving with the times, the IMF aims to better serve its member countries and address the challenges of a dynamic global economy. Transparency and accountability are key principles guiding the IMF's work. The organization publishes reports, data, and program details to keep the public informed. Member countries are encouraged to engage in open dialogue and share information. These efforts help build trust and ensure that the IMF remains responsive to the needs of its members. The IMF is increasingly involved in addressing global challenges such as climate change, inequality, and pandemics. By integrating these issues into its analysis and advice, the IMF helps countries build more resilient economies. The organization supports policies that promote sustainable development and social inclusion, reflecting its commitment to a better future for all. Research is a vital part of the IMF's work. The organization conducts studies on a wide range of economic topics, from fiscal policy to financial markets. This research informs its policy advice and helps member countries make evidence-based decisions. The IMF's publications are widely respected and contribute to the global understanding of economic issues. The IMF embraces innovation to enhance its effectiveness. This includes adopting new technologies, improving data analysis, and developing digital tools for member countries. By staying at the forefront of innovation, the IMF can better support countries in a rapidly changing world and address emerging economic challenges. The IMF engages with the public through outreach, education, and communication. It hosts events, publishes educational materials, and maintains an active online presence. By engaging with a wide audience, the IMF promotes understanding of its work and encourages informed debate on global economic issues. As the global economy evolves, the IMF continues to adapt its strategies and priorities. The organization is committed to supporting its members through new challenges, from digital currencies to climate risks. By staying flexible and responsive, the IMF aims to remain a cornerstone of international economic cooperation and stability. Summary: the IMF plays a vital role in promoting global economic stability, supporting countries in crisis, and fostering international cooperation. Through its surveillance, financial assistance, and policy advice, the IMF helps build a more resilient and prosperous world. Understanding the IMF's role is essential for anyone interested in how the global economy works and how countries work together to overcome challenges.